What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Southampton career mode here on FIFA 21. Today we have a game against Tottenham Hotspurs in the Premier League. Let's have a look at how results went since the last episode though. Last time we took on Manchester United and got a convincing 3-0 win over the side that were sat top of the table. Since then, we played in the Champions League again. We took on Young Boys and won by 2-0 away from home. And then back in Premier League action, we took on Crystal Palace, and as you can see, an easy 4-0 win for us on the day. Spurs up next, and then Champions League game against Sporting as well in the midweek fixture. But that two results in the league mean that we are now sitting top of the table. We've overtook Manchester United, Liverpool, and I think City, who were also ahead of us. We were laying in fourth at the start of the last episode, and now we are starting today top of the table and taking on Tottenham Hotspurs, who, as you can see, in 6th place right now, just 1 point behind us. It's very tight at the top, to say the very least, and this is going to be a huge fixture for us. We need to start winning these kind of games if we want to break away from the group. We lose again here today, and we definitely will be not sitting top at the end of today's episode. We draw, and again, it's going to be difficult with the amount of teams around us. We've got to start winning these. We've got to start putting teams away. We did it against Manchester United last episode. We've beaten Crystal Palace convincingly. Can we continue that good run of form away from home against Tottenham Hotspurs? Here's how the two sides will line up. Matching formations for us and Spurs. They go with Gazzaniga in goal, Gaia, Rugani, Upamecano, and Ayoma at the back. They've got Ndidi and Lema at the two CDM/centre mid spots. Lo Celso playing at cam there. Bergwijn on the left with Corona on the right. Got to watch out for that. And Icardi starting up front, a very good striker. It's not Harry Kane, it's Mauro Icardi up there for Tottenham Hotspurs. We have Szczesny in goal. We've got Mendy starting left back, Van Housen, Reece James, and Carl Walker-Peters, who takes the armband today in this one. Moussa Sissoko replaces James Ward-Prowse in the middle of the park against his former side in Tottenham Hotspurs. Ricky Puig partners him, Almeida just ahead, Ihataren and Diatta on the wings with Luis Javier Suarez, Premier League top goal scorer, starting up front for us today. There is Musa at 33 now, and playing against his former team, still making an impact. Hopefully today he can have a huge one for us. It's going to be Mauro Icardi getting us kicked off here then at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And Lo Celso at cam is a weird one for me. I don't think he's suited to a cam spot. I think he's definitely more of a central midfielder, but we'll see how it goes for them. They've got Icardi up top as well. Ricky Puig, he's been very good in recent weeks. One of our better players in the middle. He's been controlling the play for us and working space as well. Definitely had a glow-up season for Ricky Puig. He was good last year, but he sort of just trotted along with his performances, never really shone amazingly, and start of the season he's been doing really well. Here's Almeida, Sissoko, good possession by us here. Ihataren will find Suarez. We're hoping for that left back to come forward when he does, and it's a wonderful ball into Mendy. Mendy goes across goal with the finish. Couldn't quite get that one right. The left back, good work from Suarez to find him though. And just flashes across the face of goal, unfortunately. Reece James, find Walker-Peters. Bit of space here for Ricky Puig as he gets his head up. Can he find a pass? He can. Moves to Sissoko. Puig's offered again and he'll get it. Sissoko now with the space, and the running behind from Suarez was there, but unfortunately the pass was a little bit slow from Sissoko, but Spurs almost play themselves into danger, but they've got away with it. Here's Steven Bergwijn. Lo Celso to Icardi. Reece James though straight in his face. Mendy a little bit enthusiastic to get that ball across here. Here's Ihataren. Now Sissoko. Puig. Diatta gets it. Gives it to Suarez. Here's Ricky Puig again. Puig. Suarez. Sissoko. Almeida. Trying to get past Upamecano but couldn't. Upamecano seems to be the one who's coming shortest of the two centre-backs to try and pick up Almeida or anyone dropping deep into that space. We'll try and play it in behind him, and Rugani's definitely not the quickest. Find the right player in the space. Definitely going to be able to create a chance. There's Lo Celso. That's a very good tackle from Moussa Sissoko. That's a heavy touch from Sissoko. That's a heavy challenge from Sissoko. Good ball flicked down by Icardi into Bergwijn. Chance here for Spurs. Advantage played. It's Bergwijn. And it's saved by Szczesny. Up towards Icardi who heads it. Szczesny makes the double save. And it's going to be a corner half an hour into this one. Szczesny has been called upon twice in quick succession. Second one A little bit easier than the first. Salso goes short to Jose Gaya, and Sissoko gets his challenge right on Gaya. I don't think he's got the pace on the left back, but Crepin Diatta definitely does, and there's no one back for Spurs. Heads of Diatta. He can break away here, surely. It's Crepin Diatta. It's saved. It will fall for Almada, who will head it home into the open net and give us a lead. Not the prettiest of goals. A good breakaway, and we get lucky on the rebound for Almada. It's Wilfred Ndidi, ball forward. Easily cut out by Reece James. Walker Peters will just give it to Ricky Puig. Puig tracked down, but keeps the ball well. Puig again now, after he give it to Diatta, gets it back and now finds Musa Sissoko. Sissoko can find Ihataren. Oh, that's wonderful from Ihataren, but Ioma there just got absolutely destroyed. Reece James, wonderful. Again, putting the pressure on here. Suarez, Almada, and he's not going to get to that one. Jose Gaya gets a toe in. Gazzaniga just gets it up into the air. The half-time whistle will blow here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We lead by a goal to nil thanks to Thiago Almada's third goal of the season. We're doing what we needed to do in this one, and that is come here and get a good result. We've got 45 minutes, but we are looking confident. Chesney called upon twice in quick succession. That's about it really for Tottenham Hotspurs as far as attacking chances go. We are happy at the break in this one. Half-time change is going to be the way of the left-back. He's very tired, Mendy. He really is struggling. He's getting up and down that wing, but he's going to have to replace at half-time. Mendes will come on as a very capable replacement. You know, Mendes involved straight away there, and Sissoko will now put the ball forward. It's a good tackle from Wilfred Ndidi. Bergwijn will find Icardi, and Spurs looking to come out the traps real quick here. Bergwijn back to Wilfred Ndidi. Gone all the way back to Riccardi, the centre-back here, and we can smother well with Ricky Puig, and he does it brilliantly. Gaya's tackle will regain possession for Tottenham, though. We have pushed up high, but left the defence alone, but Van Housden with a very good tackle. This has started with a little bit of intensity here at the start of the second half. Sissoko's ball will find Mendes, and his first chance to come forward for us here. It's Nuno Mendes. Ball across the box is absolutely wonderful, and there is no stopping that. Luis Javier Suarez with an absolutely brilliant finish. And it is 2-0 Southampton. Nuno Mendes down the left with an absolute peach of a ball into the box. Started with intensity, that's for sure. And this is absolutely wonderful. Gets between his two centre-backs, hits it onto the post. Gazzaniga, no chance. That goal should definitely quiet the crowd and take a little bit out of the wind of the sails of Spurs. If anything, it means they've got to now push up the intensity again to try and go get one as quick as possible. Been dispossessed by Sissoko, who's had a very good game in fairness, in place of James Ward-Prowse today. But ball out wide will find Ihataren. Inside to Almada. Sissoko to Suarez. Suarez to find Sissoko. Sissoko's ball across to Almada, and it would have been absolutely phenomenal. But Almada's header, this time going over the bar. Just stretching on it and trying to put it back where it came from. It's not a bad effort at all from Thiago, but score remains at 2-0. Corona, Icardi, back to Corona. Heavy challenges from Musa Sissoko. Disrupting the play as he needs to be doing in there. There's Ndidi. He's going to squeeze a pass over the top to Lo Celso. Now Bergwijn. Better from Spurs. Walker Peters, though, is having an inspired performance with the armband, and they can't get past him. There's Ricky Puig. That's just phenomenal for Puig. This ball out wide will find Nuno Mendes. Now Musa Sissoko. Ihataren. Sissoko. Almada. I'll touch off to Puig. Now Suarez. Back to Ricky Puig. Right back's not making a move. We'll find Sissoko. Left back will make the move though, and here's Nuno Mendes. That's an absolutely wonderful ball again, and almost the same result. This time Gazzaniga saves though. Suarez just watching this one drop. Must have been having deja vu. And it's the elbow almost, the forearm save from the goalkeeper to keep it out. We do have a corner though, and Spurs are in trouble. They're bringing on Karim Benzema now for Icardi. Their attacking options are deep. I don't know why they've not gone two up top, Benzema and Icardi here. Instead they played Lo Celso at cam, and things have not gone well. Ball into the box, Van Housden's header. could not control it. Two more changes for us. Mauro Jr. and Gareth Bale are going to come off the bench for Ihattaren and Diatta, giving us some more fresh legs in attacking positions. Lo Celso will get the ball forward here to Benzema with his first touch of the game. There's Corona. Now Lema inside to Karim Benzema. Van Houston challenges well. Still Benzema. This time runs into Sissoko. There's Ricky Puig. Attack the space. Puig, and his ball is excellent too. Gareth Bale, his first touch, and it's just a little strong on the cross towards Suarez. Yeah, we'll probably get that. Suarez can put the pressure on. It's going to be a throw-in only. 75th minute. Here's Lo Celso into Wilfred Ndidi. Manchester United have just gone 2-0 up against Newcastle, so they're winning today. It would have gone top if Spurs could have got something from this game, but the way it's going at the moment, we are remaining top, and Gareth Bale, wonderfully done, but eventually cut out. Ball forward to Lema. Looks like Spurs may have gone two up top here with Lema and Benzema. Why not just leave Icardi on? Managerial changes in this game are weird. It's Rugani. Ndidi. Suarez will just nick that. I mean, they've played around over there in their own half for so long. There's Gareth Bale. That is an absolutely wonderful ball. Nuno Mendes. Oh my God, what a goal. We have finished this one off with a cherry on top from Thiago Almada. That is unbelievable. Gareth Bale's ball. Nuno Mendes' soft touch across the box. Just leaving it on a plate. Hanging it in there and saying, come and finish, mate. And Almada was first to it. And he obliges. What a little touch that is into the bottom corner. Excellent goal from us again. We are cruising around this at the minute. Results are definitely going our way over the last couple of fixtures. And this is one that, like I said, we definitely needed. And it's a big way to do it as well. Some excellent goals. Brilliant performance. And a rival for the top end of the table in Tottenham Hotspurs. Taking a huge confidence bashing from us at home. The perfect result in a way. We just don't want to concede now in these last 5 minutes and give them something to get excited about here. And they're not going to, because Ricky Puig is an absolute genius. And oh, Mauro Icardi has left them away. He's had a really poor game, and honestly, the left back, he has struggled. It's another cross in towards the heads, and Almada almost gets a hat-trick of headers. Gazaniga, though, was just ahead of him to the ball. Kicks it long towards Lema. They've gone two up top, but it hasn't worked. Got the wrong players on the pitch at this point. Here's Mauro Jr. Almada, Sissoko into Mauro Jr. Almada couldn't find the pass out wide to Gareth Bale. Don't think it'll matter as they click the ball out into Bergwijn. Here's Lema. 3 minutes added on at the end of this game. We'll stay with it. It's Benzema into Lema. One last chance for Tottenham Hotspurs here. He's gone backwards to Bergwijn. The referee's seen enough, and it is a 3-0 victory away from home against Spurs. The same result we had against Manchester United, coincidentally, in the last episode. Goals are flowing for us. Defence looking strong as well. Szczesny doing his piece early on to keep this one in our favour. And we take all 3 points against Spurs. Almada with 2, Suarez with 1. Brilliant game, brilliant result for us. We'll just take a quick look at the youth academy that we have right now. I know there's not long in this career mode left, but there's some good players here who could have really made something, and we could have made something of them. We've got Adriano Hayes, 17-year-old, 65 rated. Jake Hopkins now 18, you know, maybe not going to make it at the top level, but could have been okay. We've just signed this guy as well, Carlos Cruz, an Argentinian centre forward. He's 64 rated at 17. Again, could have been good with the 5-star skill moves. Would have loved to have him and maybe test him out. He's got good pace as well. You know what, let's promote him right now. We've just signed him to the youth academy. Ollie Finch as well, 16-year-old centre mid at 6'3", rated box-to-box. Doesn't have the best potential in the world, but again, could have been a good standard player. Maybe one we moved on eventually. Tariq Sassi as well, another guy we've just signed. An Algerian 15-year-old winger, 63 rated. Looks again to be a really good player, and we could have really made someone himself a player we're not going to be able to use in this career mode, I don't think. He might not turn 16 by the time we need him to. Sassi, another guy, maybe his brother, Fouad Sassi, and Tariq, a centre mid. This guy at 62 rated. Roman, another Argentinian guy who could have made it. Again, needs a little bit of work right now, but has the potential to get there eventually. And yeah, the youth academy, you know, we could have utilised it a little bit better maybe, and I mean, some of these guys don't even have training plans, development plans right now, but it is what it is, and that is gonna, I think, end today's episode. Our next game is against Sporting in the Champions League, but as you can see from our Champions League group, we're already through. So our next game in the Champions League doesn't really mean anything. We can get beaten by Sporting in this 5th game, and then the 6th game, they'll only be able to get to 9 points, so we'll still go through. So this game's not as important. So we're not going to play this one right now. We'll play this one off screen and come back to another game next episode. Let's see where we will actually come back, though. I feel like we need to get some time put away here. Possibly this home game against Liverpool. Maybe even this away game against... I know we've just played United in an episode, so maybe not United. Maybe the Liverpool game... I don't really want to come back that soon to Dortmund. It's only a couple of weeks away. We're not really advancing far in the season. Liverpool might be the one. Where's this? So this is January by the time we come back. So let's come back in for the Liverpool game. And then we'll just discuss maybe some transfers in the January transfer window. And get your guys' opinion on that. And then the next episode after that, we'll come back for some January games. But that's going to do it for this one, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. We remain top of the Premier League table. By a point over Manchester United, and we are top of our Champions League group and heading through to the knockout stages as well. The season is set up really well for us. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one very soon.